Can't hide.
Are you hiding?
Nope.
You gonna hide with me? Let's go hide.
Yeah, then where are we hiding at?
I don't know.
Okay. Gary wants to go hide. I don't
In a
know.
hideout. That's where you hide
What
at.
hideout? And oh man, we had all kinds of hideouts when I was a kid. Did you have hideouts?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our hideouts weren't very good hideouts.
We had one that was, there was a rock cliff that went down to this trail, and we had some rocks around the top where you could kind of get there and see people coming underneath you. We had one like that.
Cool.
We had one where we built a little catch pen to leave our horses and mules tied up in while we were hiding out in it.
Oh, there you go.
We built one like a round rock structure. Me and Kevin and us built.
I gotta.
Hi,
Hi, Miss Tina. Hello, hello. He's
Hello.
using his hand a lot, so I gotta put it where he can see, where you can see his hand. He's being a goofball. No, we're talking about hideouts as kids. Hi, Barb's Country Home. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go get mail that we got. We got mail this week. I'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. She left me unsupervised. Hello, Roy's Homestead Bees. Hello, Tiny Tim. Hey, Heather Hopper. Hey, DJ. What's up with you? There's Coffee Angel and Craft.
Oh, hi, Miss Lynette. So, we got some mail this week. We got some mail from Yogi Hollow Farm, Miss Lisa and Ryan. They sent us a nice letter and some stickers. And then when Miss Barb come in, that made me think. And then from Barb's Country Home, did you get a bug?
Yeah, sometime.
Got another sticker. I'm loving the stickers. We're going to have to think of something creative with all the stickers we're getting. We've got tons of stickers. Lala Farms, just a ton of stickers. Hello, Miss Donna. And
Yep. Yep, there's Barb's Country Home.
Yep. So
it was nice to get stickers and letters from you guys. We appreciate that.
Yes, so thank you, Miss.
That a lot.
Thank you, Miss Lisa and Mr. Ryan from Yogi Hollow Farms. I went blank. I just had it in I have it in my hand, and I just still went blank. And then Miss Barb from Barb's Country Home. Thank you all so much for the stickers. We enjoy getting those, and we haven't made any for our channel yet. We need to. One of the things we need to do.
We make messes, not stickers.
Yeah, we make lots of messes. Everybody thinks they're starving to death, and it's not chore time. They're all hollering at each other. So hideouts as a kid. Well, at one time our hideout was the camper when we had a camper when we were little. I don't think we ever went camping in it ever. My uncle and dad used it on drilling locations a few times, but that was it, and we didn't have it very long. And then I had a spot that I was good at, that was a good hideout on my mom and dad's place when I was a kid. There was a tree behind my granny's house, quite a little ways from my granny's house, in a corner of a fence row. And yeah, sticky messes, not messes. I'm with you, Miss Lynette. I'm with you. That's a great idea, Heather. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'll have to see. That might be a little, might have to see if I got a picture frame big enough. Yeah, that's awesome. And so, yeah, I had a tree that I would hide in and read. It had a big crook in it where one of the limbs kind of went laid down. I don't know if something had been, a piece of junk had been laid in there or what, but.
Roy, they're doing okay. I've got some feed out for them and some sugar water out for them. I've actually thought about getting into the hive maybe today or in the next few days and seeing if they've got that honey capped in the top box. And if they do, I know it's just a swarm that was caught early in the spring. and I want to leave them all I can, but I really want some of my own honey. So I thought about just pulling one frame out of there if there was quite a bit capped off, and putting another frame with a wax foundation right back in its place and leaving it be. I didn't know kind of how that would work for them. I know that I probably shouldn't take it all off there for sure, but let them have it for this winter. But we are fairly early. So.
Oh, no, we got two Barbs in the chat. We have Barb's from Barb's Country Home, and we have Barb from Ben's Over Acres.
Yeah.
So we got two Barbs. That's a popular name today.
Barb from Ben's Over Acres. I was thinking of you the other day. I think are you the one that told us that you had trained saddlebred horses or harness horses? My nephew, I was looking at a horse at my brother's, a cow horse. Okay, Roy says that sounds great. Good. Well, I'm going to try it. I just wasn't. Bees is a new thing for us. My dad had one when I was a kid, and I remember a little bit, but it's a new thing for us. But my nephew has two horses he picked up from somebody, and he's training them, working with them, and getting them ready to sell. One of them is part.
Some kind of gaited horse.
Yeah, it's like half. Not foxtrot.
That's
No, what's the other one?
Oh no.
I don't know. Have some kind of gaited horse. And the other one, my dad keeps calling a gaited horse. My brother thinks it's a thoroughbred. He's kind of real thin built, real petite built, but he's tall and long legged and kind of long in the chest. Not very deep, but he's long. And so he pretty bay horse, and I kind of thought he might have been something more like a saddlebred, but my brother said he didn't think he was. So. But anyhow, my nephew was working with those, and I kind of thought of you telling us that.
We are having a beautiful day.
Tennessee Walker, yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Tennessee Walker, yeah.
Of course, the one.
Hi, Tim. Tim's Tiny Tim Posey. Okay, Tiny Tim Posey.
Those are. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, I'm just saying hello.
The gaited horses are kind of not highly looked upon in my family, but my nephew has a couple of them he's working with, and he's making pretty decent riding horses out of them, trail horses. I guess one of them is a gaited horse. The other one's, my brother says, isn't really gaited, but he's got a real long stride.
Hello, Mr. Elijah. How are you, buddy? How'd school go? You got started this week?
But the quarter horses are kind of the thing in my family. Mules and quarter horses.
Mules and quarter horses.
And you guys might have saw the picture of old Mr. Twister. He might end up here for this fall.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna timing. Timing's all gonna have to be right to get him here.
And I'll be it so that I can use him for some bringing off the summer grass and stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Oh, Elijah's in quarantine.
Wow, lovely.
What'd you do, Elijah?
What's a gaited horse?
It's a horse that's got a different gait.
So they walk funny.
It's a horse that hinges off of one post and you open it up when you want to go in.
No, Heather, I'm so sorry.
It's a horse that's got like a different trot than a normal horse. It's kind of usually a little short step that is really fairly smooth, and they call it it's a riding gait or a trotting gait. And when the horse walks different like that, it's got a gait.
Yeah,
it's called a gaited horse, like a Tennessee Walker or Pasifina or a Missouri Foxtrot or something like that. Those are gaited horses.
They just walk funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Heather says. Oh, poor Elijah. So, yeah, bless your heart.
So, yeah, we've been working around here. We've got some friends that put on a field school, kind of a grazing school kind of thing, and we've been spending time helping them. We're going to spend some time next week getting ready, and then it is next week. We'll help them
this
put that
week,
on.
not next week.
Yeah, this week. I'm sorry.
Because we're into this week already.
Yes, we are. You're right.
Fun stuff. Yeah, Elijah, are you about to go stir crazy, buddy? I bet your mama's got plenty for you to do. You need to ask Miss Jamie for a list before she goes to work, and you get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarantine's a good time to do chores.
Yes.
Good time to build projects.
Yes. Build more bat houses.
Bat houses. Yep.
Elijah builds bat houses, y'all. He does a great job. We got one.
We haven't got it put up, but we've got.
It's right here somewhere. It's right behind you, behind the freezer. Yeah, earlier on. We bought a bat house from Elijah last summer.
And you can see how the installation has gone.
Yes, we hadn't got it hung up.
But this is one of Elijah Bramwell's bat houses that he built for me. And Elijah, now'd be a good time to build some more of them. You'll have them stocked up.
He needs more wood. He's out of wood.
Oh.
He's out of wood.
Well, you'll have to do your house chores then.
Off-grid farming with Paula and Adrian.
Cool. Hello.
Hello, Paula and Adrian.
Here. Good to see you guys here.
So Paul and Adrian, Elijah is in quarantine. He's a friend of ours that's in high school, or you're in junior high or high school in another town close to us, well, ways from us. And he builds those bat houses like we just showed. So he is a good kid. He works hard. He helps his mom a lot. We like to pick on him.
How your hogs doing? Elijah?
Oh, yeah. Elijah got a couple hogs from us, from Little Mama's last litter.
Elijah, right now, if they're in a hog pen that's pretty muddy, make sure you're getting them some kind of fiber they can walk on and chew on and fiddle with, so they're not just in the mud all the time. Your grass, raking up your grass from mowing your yard, or some old prairie hay or something would be good for them right now. So yeah, well, we kind of just trying to catch the back up this last week. We spent a lot of time just catching up from being gone.
You know, Roy, that might be a good idea. Elijah, do you think you could make them out of pallets?
So his design, it's going to have to be pretty wide pieces of pallet.
What, could he use 2 pieces of pallet board to make that one wide part? Make the couple wide parts?
He'd have to change how he puts it together.
Oh, have to change how he puts it together. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And they're pallets aren't always as easy to get along here, because since we're closer to a big town, they do sell them or they recollect them.
Yeah, it depends on how they're built.
4x4s, okay. 4x4s. Yeah, he's got 4 foot by 4 foot. I like the whole pallet.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was thinking, I thought they were usually 1x4.
No, like the whole pallet. It's 4x4. Yeah, I don't know. Freeman is being ornery. He's got that roll of twine out there and is chewing on it.
Oh. And got it looking for me.
He's got to go get that twine. The calf has it chewing on it. We have a big piece of baling twine that was like the end of a bundle, and it went all crazy, so they just kicked it out of the baler, and Gary's got it, and we cut pieces off of it to tie stuff up. Oh, well, thanks for coming in, Miss Lynette. I hope you get things figured out so that you can get your phone charged back up.
You'll have to tell them about getting a few chickens.
Oh, I got a video coming out this week about that. They can hide and watch for a video. Let's see. We do need to discuss. We hadn't discussed it to each other, so maybe we better
You gonna announce stuff to me on
I'm gonna announce stuff live on TV that he ain't never heard before. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway.
What are we announcing?
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna announce anything.
Okay.
I think I need to talk to you first. It's something we got to figure out.
Oh, how to do the contest or whatever?
Yes. We're going to have a contest.
We're going to have a giveaway contest, and we're not sure how to do it. So
yeah.
Got any suggestions on how to go about picking winners or what we ought to have y'all do?
Yeah. Yep. It is a great thought, Roy. It is a great thought. And I don't know if he has access. He's in a really small town like we are, and I'm not sure if he has access to them.
Yeah, Elijah, you might look and see what you can find for not just pallets, but shipping containers and stuff like that. A lot of times those are 1x12s, which I believe is what you've used for that. And so you might be looking for that kind of stuff. Elijah.
Hello, Miss Lori. So yeah, we are, we've been given some stuff to give away.
And we'd like y'all's suggestion on what kind of giveaway we should do.
Yeah.
And we want all your suggestions, and then we're going to come up with our own idea and not listen to any of you. So.
He's ornery.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got to figure out a way to do a giveaway. I got to figure that out. I don't know if we should do it live, if we should do it on one of our lives, or if we should have a contest, like answer a question, or.
Well, good deal, Coffee.
Woohoo! Yay!
You're in, huh?
Yeah, awesome, Miss Lynette.
Good, good. So yeah, we've got I don't know, not everybody here actually does videos or has a channel. So.
Roy says he could use a side of beef. Oh, they're much smaller than a side of beef, hun. Yeah. Hello, Kevin. We're doing good. It's been busy here too. We did take a little bit of afternoon off and was a little lazy this afternoon. I took a nap. I don't know about Gary. All right, Julia.
Give away from the heart.
Give away from the heart. Yeah. Try to figure out how to do it.
Well, we have a product that we're
that we like
to use and that we have promoted a time or two.
Yep.
And the creator of that product gave us some to give away.
Yes.
And so we're trying to figure out
how best to do that. And I've got something on my glasses. Sorry, y'all. I need to.
Jan kept putting you to work. Good, good.
Oh, Jan.
Well, that's the way that works, Kevin.
Well, what happened? We were going to get ready. We were going to start working, and then company showed up, and then I've got company coming tomorrow, and I really need to clean my house. It's a disaster. I am not kidding you.
I think I need to be at work.
But Gary needs me to help him get ready for field school. Not just Gary. I need to go with Gary to help our friends get ready for field school. So my sister may just have to come to a dirty house. I don't think she'll mind. I've seen hers in worse shape years ago. Not lately. Name generator like Nightbot. Okay.
Okay, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
So Heather, I don't really know how that works.
I know who does them.
I've seen them used. But.
I bet we could get some information from some other creators that we know that use them.
Yeah, but Two Family.
Two Family, Doug and also, I don't know, Rachel and Rusty used this wheel the other day to spin. Yeah, that may be something that we do. We may advertise for a big live giveaway and just pick, like, say we're going to do it in 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, and do that. And yeah.
So be watching.
We'll do a big announcement.
Watch our shorts and everything.
Yeah, I don't know about this week, y'all. Videos may be spotty because we're going to be pretty busy.
We're going to probably record a lot of content, but maybe not get a lot put out.
Right. Gina and Joyce are coming tomorrow, so we had to mow again. We just mowed, but it was already getting a little bit too long. had to weed, eat, and a bunch of other chores.
Yeah, come
They're
do that.
family. They're family.
Come do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
when
you
you
come
get
do that
here.
here, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't keep up with the mowing real good.
We don't
around
do
here.
good mowing.
Yeah,
I don't do good cleaning. We just get stuff done.
Heather said ask Rachel.
Ask Rachel. Yeah.
Ridge Life.
Ridge
wouldn't
Life.
know.
Tim would know. That's good. Yep. Tim would know.
Tim knows everything, doesn't he?
Hi, Brother Donning. How are you? Just asking. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Oh, we pick on Tim. We love Tim. We have met Tim several times. We absolutely love him, but we do pick on him. I'm not sure he knows how to take us. If we pick on you, that means we love you. Okay, y'all? Just got it.
And if we don't, that means we love you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
So Roy, I
Thank
got
you,
a
Jay.
question. I've got 8 frame boxes, and I've got my deep box, and that hive we caught and put in that deep box, and I've been feeding them, and they filled it up, and so then I put another shorter box on top, medium frame box on top, 8 frame box, and it was. And it looks like the last time I got in it, they built all the wax up. That's been 2 weeks ago. They built all the wax up, and some of the frames felt fairly heavy, and some of them felt fairly light. They kind of slowed down when we got sprayed, but we've been feeding them heavy, and they seem to pick back up, and they're doing pretty good. It looks like to me, when I get in there, what do I need to look at to know if it's for sure okay for me to take their honey? What do I need to look at in those frames of those? When I pull those frames out, I just want to pull 1 or 2 out, and I'm going to put a couple of wax foundations back in. Tiny Tim, I don't know if we've had him on here before.
Yeah, today's his first day
Yeah,
that I
today.
know of.
Yeah.
And then
I've never seen him till this
we've
time.
had this one before.
Yeah.
And I can't remember her name.
Julia.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That was been last time.
Last time. Okay. I butcher names. I'm very phonetical, and I usually chop them all to pieces. Make sure it's capped.
Capped. Okay.
Not at the top of the list. Yeah, mowing and housework are not at the top of the list. Canning.
I don't like mowing my yard for the sake of mowing. I'll mow somebody else's. It doesn't bother me to run a mower. I enjoy running a mower. When it's my grass, I don't like the idea of cutting just for cutting.
On something to eat it.
Yeah, I like for it to be fed or used or.
Now, we have in the past, like, run the mower, and then we go behind and run the sweeper
And
and feed it to the hogs.
And I need to do that probably. They need that.
Yeah, capped honey, not brewed.
Okay.
Not brewed.
Okay. I think I can tell the difference. I think I know what that looks like, I believe. So.
Cool. We had a hummingbird the other day, y'all. And then Gary's mama, oh my gosh, last weekend, Gary's mama sitting on their porch.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I counted 11 hummingbirds right there on
Yep.
the porch at one point, but I think they've got some nesting in the big
Yes.
palm tree right by the house. And man, there'll be 6 or 7 of them out on the limbs out there, and then they'll fight each other off the feeders, and then they'll go back out to the limb.
Heather says she'll vouch for Tim, Tiny Tim. He's a good guy.
Yeah, we got.
Well,
10
we're
people
just
in here.
welcoming him.
Yep.
We're just glad he's in here. We try to keep track of who's new.
Been subbed for a while.
Yeah, just
had to
can't.
make it to live.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in, Tim.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
subbing too.
We like meeting everybody as
Yeah.
best we can.
And we got to meet some people at the
Mm-hmm.
Homestead Expo
Yes.
when we were at that.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm gonna tell you that if you're really into homesteading and it's something you want to do and be successful at, education is important. Education is important. I learn a lot. We spend time around people who live this lifestyle. We spend time around a lot of people that live a somewhat agricultural lifestyle but don't YouTube it. So
Oh, air conditioner.
So a lot of our conversations, even at church, conversations are
Cattle.
and
Chickens.
gardens and chickens and wild things that are ripe to eat.
Yes, Roy, we know. Yeah, our friend has a bunch of hives in town, and
His neighbor.
his neighbors are always cussing the bees because they come rob they drain them. They drain them.
I stood there and talked to one of his neighbors one day, and I watched when I stood up there, or when I stepped up on the porch, there was bees all over one of them. And in the 10 minutes I talked to the neighbor, they moved that hummingbird feeder a full inch.
Tiny Tim. He's a biker. His road name is Tiny Tim. He's 6'6" and wears 17 4E shoes.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you're Tiny Tim there. We got a friend that's not quite that big. His name's Big John. That's his.
That's how you find
Yep.
YouTube trying to get more
Yep.
education. Yes.
Get more educated. Yep.
YouTube can be a good place. YouTube is one of those places that you kind of got to know what you're looking for when you look for it, because there's a lot of people on YouTube that are sharing what they're trying, and they don't necessarily have a lot of experience or knowledge.
Yeah.
They're just sharing what they're trying to learn. But on top of YouTube, books are very important, and conversations with people that are living it are
Yeah.
important. And then
But you can always learn from each other
Yep.
so much, and YouTube's great for that.
and we like the conferences.
Roy's bees are going through 10 gallons of sugar water a day.
How many bees do you have, Roy? How many
A
hives do you
lot.
have? Because we've got one.
Yeah, we got one.
And they went through a stretch where they went through a quart a day.
Mhm.
Now it's taking them 3 or 4 days to go through a quart. So that means, I guess that means they're getting plenty of stuff in the wild.
Yes.
And we have a lot more flowers bloomed again, the dandelions and clovers and stuff.
A goldenrod.
Yeah, boy,
Ugh.
good stuff.
He has 10 hives.
Cool.
So about a gallon a hive a day.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. It's a whole lot. And Brother Donnie says that they've discovered that about the YouTube. Yeah. But we like it. We like watching. And you'll find out too that some stuff is dependent on your area.
Mhm.
You know, like what you can grow, how you grow it, when you plant it, and all that.
And some stuff's a little dependent on your personality and
Yes.
how patient you are, and what you see as success.
Right.
And so yeah, it can vary from thing to thing.
We've had to redefine waste. Where's my waste? Yes, a lot of bees. We had to redefine that. You know, like, are we wasting something if we're feeding it to an animal? We're not, and have gone that route, that we're not wasting it so long as it's being used. Whether it's going back to an animal, whether it's going to compost, it's still being used. It was not wasted. And that's been a mind shift for us to go that route. I hope y'all can hear us over the air conditioner, okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the important thing, Barb. It keeps our minds young. The more we learn, the healthier our minds are, I think. I think it's good. And one of the thing about hearing folks with struggle with memory is for them to learn new things. You hear us fine. Thank you, Miss Julia.
My dad has been in cattle, livestock type stuff his whole life. He's an older man. He learned from, well, he's in his late 60s. He learned from the old men that really knew what they were doing. And he knows a lot about cattle. At one time, he was working at a ranch when him and Mom first got married. He worked at a ranch for a while running their AI program. He's gone to AI in school. He took a lot of that stuff in high school. I was watching a chicken out there chasing a cicada is what I was watching.
So we get a lot of joy out of watching our chickens chase bugs. The big green beetles, I don't know that they're Japanese beetle. They're just a jewel. We call them a jewel beetle. I don't know if that's the correct name for them. They're pretty big green beetle. They look a lot like a Japanese beetle. We have a lot of them this year, and since it rained, they're hatching out again, and they hatch out when it rains. And then It's only a fail if you kill the plant. Maybe not, Heather, because you may have learned something out of it. If you learned something out of it, even if it was something not to do, it wasn't a complete fail.
Hi, Jan. You scrolled by, but
Oh,
hi, Jan.
did we miss Jan?
Yep.
Yes, praise the Lord for his mercy and goodness. Amen. Amen. We are sitting on the porch. You have 20 baby chicks.
Elijah, we might too.
Yeah, a few times 20.
Like on this camera.
Yeah. So I'll let the cat out of the bag.
Crazy chicken lady warning.
Crazy chicken lady warning. So we ordered meat birds, and they came in on the 25th, something like that, 25th. And we ordered 55. They sent us 60. So we have 60 meat birds. Somebody went to TSC on Thursday. I had an appointment. I went in to go to my appointment and realized I was early. So I went by TSC just to go walk around and see what was there going on in TSC. They had their chicks on clearance for 50 cents a chicken. I bought, are you sleeping?
Yeah. Nope.
I bought 25 to begin with. I was a good girl. I bought 25. I bought 25 chickens and pullets and went out into the truck and called Gary and said, hey, I bought some chickens. I did a thing. I bought some chickens. And he says, oh, yeah. And I told him what they were, that they were 50 cents a piece. And he said, and you didn't buy them all? I said, no, I didn't. He says, okay. So by the time my appointment was over, I went back and the chicken survived my appointment. It wasn't that hot that day. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Shelley. I did. So I went back after my appointment. I did, Miss Jan. Y'all, I came home. I came home with 124 baby chickens. Oh. Hey, M&C Family Homestead.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. Al? Yeah, so I brought home 124 chickens. I think that makes me the official crazy chicken lady.
Yeah, because we only had about 40 before that.
Oh, that we already had 100 if you count the meat chickens.
Count the meat chickens.
Meat chickens and my yard birds. I had over 100. Yes, Jan. Yes, Jan. So the brooder is absolutely full.
And we've got a tractor.
And we got one of the tractors we're using. Need a chicks and well, Miss Lynette, come get some chickens. Come get some. So we did
only 124. So Lori says.
Only 124.
If they'd have had 300, she'd have brought home 300. But they told her they were going to do that again in a couple of weeks. She said, I'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
The boss, she says the boss would have had a heart attack if she'd have done that. I don't think so. We've got plans for them. I've got a friend that's been wanting some chickens, and once we get them fully feathered out and past the brood stage, she's going to get a few chickens. And
yeah, we'll probably sell some of them for laying pullets once we get them up where they're little. And we might make a little profit on them. But
yeah,
we'll put the work and effort
right.
and the risk into getting them to a better size.
And we have lost a few already.
Yeah, but we had quite a bit of rain.
We did. We got a gully washer, y'all. We got quite a bit of rain in a short amount of time, and yeah. We did lose.
Hey, Robertsons.
Hey, Robertson.
How's Rusty and Rachel?
All right. I was just telling them about our 124 chicks that the crazy chicken lady, who on encouragement from her husband, picked up 124 chickens.
You guys know us as homesteaders, and you might know us for a big garden, but we're livestock people.
Yeah.
And that is a big part of our homestead. And we like our gardens, but we are livestock people. So when there's a good opportunity for animals that we think are going to be profitable, we don't have a problem with that.
Right. And the honest truth is, those laying hens, like if they just get to lay, I can't keep up with my demand for eggs. So yeah.
And we can't keep up with the demand for laying hens.
Right. Everybody asking us for hens. We can't keep up with that. So that's what we're doing. So what doesn't say here, and I got a good mix. I started buying and the lady said, hey, I got some Americanas, 20 to 30 Americanas in the back. Pullets, do you want them? I said, yeah, I'll take them. I love Americanas. I love the Americanas, whichever she said. They're, yeah.
They got tails, so they're Americanas.
They're Americanas. You know. Yes. Profit is good.
You have no
chickens? Oh
Al,
my
come
goodness.
And visit.
Al, come visit.
We can fix you up.
We'll fix you up with some chickens.
But
yeah, so egg sales, selling the pullets themselves, selling breeding stock. They said they were pullets, but I'm pretty sure that there's several roos in there.
We
and that's okay.
We sell some chicken meat too.
We do sell chicken meat, so we can do that. Now, Al, where you're at, you're gonna have to have a good predator-proof area. Yeah.
Good pen. Yeah, good pen.
Elijah says they have too many chickens. Well, yeah. Elijah, honey, y'all need to eat some of them. Yes, you need a chicken house first. You're correct, yes. Mr. Al.
You need a good pen and a chicken house. But I think that, you know, when you look at displaced people and people that have come in and homesteaded or that have been sustenance level agriculture, chicken houses have always been a huge key to that. Mm-hmm. Even when you look at places in the North Woods where guys were logging and trapping and hunting, and the gardens weren't necessarily a big thing, farming, they still would have chicken houses a lot of times because of the nutrition of an egg. Did you get Kevin to sell some eggs to people at work? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times working place is a good place to sell eggs. So
we sell a lot at the farmers market. That's a big seller for us. We sell a lot from home as well. Oh, Mr. Al and Miss Tricia had 15 killed at once last year. Yeah. Yeah, the predators can really get you.
You need to have a good chicken house and a pen with a top on it.
Yes.
That's important.
We had a friend of hers, chickens, I think, were killed by, her dog.
Yeah, she lost some.
Yeah, and by what she said happened was it appeared to be a dog. Just killed them for fun and just left them laying. Didn't eat any of them, nothing.
Coons will do that too a lot of times, but usually when a coon kills one, it's pulled its head off or something. And
these were they look perfectly fine. They were just laying in the chicken yard.
Yeah. Dog just grabs them and shakes them, coon pull their head off or whatever. So.
And usually a coon will at least take one.
Yeah. It depends.
Yeah.
Hungry coons will definitely eat.
Yes. But there's a lot going on today. It's a beautiful day. You can hear the cicadas aren't quite as loud as they normally are. Of course, the air conditioner's going.
Pork loin chops.
Oh.
Amaretto peach.
Oh, my mercy. Wow. Yes.
That sounds good.
Sounds good, Miss Julia. We like.
What time?
Yeah.
What time are you going to be ready?
I don't think we can catch a plane in time.
Oh, okay. Like Fort Knox. Yeah.
Chicken Knox.
No head. Yep.
Pork chicken.
Yeah, that's a lot of times coons will do that, Al, and you guys are in enough timber down there that I'm sure you're going to have coon problems, no doubt about it. So, if they just disappear, like no feathers, nothing, that's usually a bird of prey. Just snatching them and carrying them off.
Which it's really neat. It's really neat to watch an eagle come and take something off, but it's not neat whenever you go, oh my gosh, that's cool, but that's not chicken. So that's my favorite laying hen. Been there, done that. We have eagles that roost and nest close to us, and they like to carry off chickens.
A lot of just dead birds, just kind of randomly tore up maybe. That's usually a dog.
Yeah.
Canine will usually, like coyotes and foxes, they'll eat on one,
Mm-hmm.
eat the guts out of it or whatever.
Yeah.
I have seen coyotes just carry them off.
Possum and skunks do the same
Yeah,
thing.
they'll eat the guts out of them.
Oh, good. They're gonna get pullets next week. Cool.
Pallets.
Pallets.
for the
Pallets. I'm sorry, for the building. For the building. Awesome.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Pallets can be a very
Yes.
good building tool. Depending on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Our brooder is pallets.
Yep, our brooder is pallets. And
Our brooder is 8 foot long and 4 foot wide.
Jan said she had an eagle eye in hers, but she hurried up and locked them up. They were roaming a little far from the chicken house. They were out in the pasture, roaming, getting into the cow manure. So the rooster did bring them back up after that, but ours, we have enough chickens that they'll go out in 3 or 4 or 5, 6 groups, and they'll usually have at least one rooster with them. We have a lot of hens. What do we got? 40. We have 40 something hens, and then we have 6 roosters, 5 or 6 roosters, and so they'll take a group of hens and go out with them, and usually they'll do pretty good with aerial predators. We do have some really big hawks here right now. And I heard a hoot owl this morning when I took Hannah to work.
We've got barn owls, and we've got the horned owl, great horned owls, and we've got prairie kites.
Yep.
We've got some kestrels. We've got the red-tailed hawks. We've got I can't remember the Harris hawks.
Yep.
We've got bald eagles. And so, yeah, there are a lot of aerial predators.
Coyotes, yeah. Coyotes will make a mess with them. I mean, they'll take them off a lot of times. A lot of times they'll kill them, and then they'll cart some of them off and make a pile. And then they'll work at that pile, especially if it's a mama trying to feed her babies.
Yeah, old Jip with pups, she'll definitely kill a pile of them and try to get them stored somewhere.
Yes. The trees help them divert. Yeah, they can't dive bomb and pick them up unless they're an owl.
I was going to say, it'll help divert.
It'll help an owl.
Hawks. It'll help owls do their job.
Yeah. Oh,
I can say I'm going to order some meat chickens.
cool.
Elijah, we've had really good luck with Freedom Ranger Hatchery.
Out of Pennsylvania.
We like that. This last time we ordered 55, they sent us 60.
Mhm.
All of them are still alive.
Yep.
And we have had really good luck with their birds, and we know several other people that have had too.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of suggesting that's a pretty good place.
But they don't have any until the first of the year,
Yeah.
unless something changed.
Yeah, you'll
But-
have to
but
go there and look.
Get on there and look if they had some orders canceled or something. Mr. Owl says that they had a possible panther in their area.
But that's what's cool.
No, it doesn't at all. I mean, if they're up here, they're going to be down there.
The Missouri Game and Fish will admit to them.
Yeah. Missing their donkey. Oh no.
Sometimes.
See you later, Robertsons. Have fun, y'all.
Sometimes a lion will drag a kill up under a brush pile, or it'll drag it to a safe place to eat. Donkey's pretty big for a lion to drag off.
Well, those little
Could've been a
minis.
small one,
Those
yeah.
little minis.
But you can always tell a lion kill from a canine kill.
Mhm.
Felines, cats, mountain lions, bobcats, they kill from the top. And they'll hit their neck and the back of their head and their front shoulders, and that's how they kill. Canines kill from underneath. They'll get their jugular or their gut or their back leg, and that's how they kill. They kill from underneath, and a lion or cat kills from the top.
Cat normally will break their neck.
Yeah.
They'll come in and chomp their neck. And
Simply Jan.
19 quarts of pasta sauce, 2 quarts of stewed tomatoes. Then today found the tomato plant on our compost pile, had a bunch of tomatoes on it. worked on jelly yesterday. I did sand plum jelly.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I missed hers. Yeah, I think they would frown at chickens, Miss Julia. Yeah, yep. In Texas, yep. As Jan said, they had cougars in Texas. Yeah.
Al, lions, a motion light does a lot of good for lions. They don't like that light coming on them all of a
Well,
sudden.
they're off grid, so they're gonna have to get a battery.
They
back.
make there's something called Night Eyes, and it is a motion sensor infrared light that is solar powered, that is made for chicken coops and gardens and stuff. One of the places I work on, one of the farms I work on, they put those on their chicken houses and their chicken tractors. They make that product, and so we'll look for a solar powered motion censored light. I've seen some that are blue stem too, so look for something like that. But those help with lions a lot. Lions is one of the things that it will scare off. Coon will get used to it. He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And-
So will a coyote.
Yeah, but it definitely works on cats, on bobcats and lions. So
Well, I'm glad you were able to get your pots and container gardens, Miss Julia.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jan. Jan says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all.
who said that? It wasn't Julia that said she had to get.
Yeah, Julia said she had to fight to get the. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
she had to
yeah,
fight
yeah.
to get the container gardens. Yeah.
So what you do, Julia, is you get you a chicken, and you push it around your little stroller, and you tell them it's your baby. And then when they carry you off in a little white jacket, you won't have to worry about the chicken.
Oh my gosh, have you seen the chicken strollers?
I have. They crack me up. I've seen people that said they did emotional support chickens.
Yes.
That's kind of crazy. If you can get away with it, though, Julia, one thing that will work, and I've seen it done, if you can have an inside bird, like a birdcage bird, quail. You can put a trio of quail, a rooster and two hens in that birdcage bird, keep them inside, set them out on the balcony in the afternoon or whatever, let them get some sunshine, some fresh air, and they'll lay. If you get Cortonix quail, they'll lay probably 175 little eggs a year a piece, and so you can get them to lay some eggs.
Julia says they already know she's nuts.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. It'd be according to your apartment rules if they'll allow you to have birds.
Yeah. But actually, Julia, focusing on your gardening in that situation is an amazing way.
Do what you can do.
And something that I heard said 2 weeks ago, and I think we need to make sure we're reiterating. We don't say it enough. If the homesteading lifestyle is something you think you want, and you live in an apartment situation, what you really need to do first, and what you need to be doing constantly, is learning how to cook from scratch.
Yeah.
Learn how to cook from basic everything. Make everything from scratch. Learn how to ferment. Learn how to can. Go to your farmers markets. Go to UPICS and learn how to do all that. That's a good thing to work on. Your container gardening is amazing. That's good.
No animals unless they're support animals. Gotcha. And they probably have a outline on the support animals.
Yeah, they probably do.
What you after?
I'm not sure I got to read all that.
But the containers are great. I mean, that's an awesome place to start. And you don't want to cause too much ruckus, and then have it when it's time to renew them, not let you renew. And then especially if you're in a place that it's hard to find a place. We know that in some areas of the country, there's a home shortage. There's a shortage of housing.
I need a support cow, Jan says. We have one, Jan.
I have one. I have an emotional support cow. Boy, I almost had a breakdown when she got sick. I'm going to tell you the honest to goodness truth. And it's still a struggle because she's Even though she's producing milk and everything, she is so skinny, y'all. We cannot get weight on her. We feed her more and she just produces more milk, which that didn't mean we backed off of her feed. We didn't. We're just continuing to feed her plenty. And
she's doing her job.
She's doing her job.
And we know that dairy cow, you need to put the fat on her when
Yes.
she's not lactating.
Right.
And we did, but she lost it being sick.
Yeah. So I don't know. Once one person advised us to, she milked for a year and a half last year, not quite a year and a half. And they advised us, just let her go, 9 or 10 months and then dry her off to let her build back up. So I've been canning milk now that we're getting a whole lot of milk, canning it so that we'll make it through that dry time of her calving.
Another thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm buying a cow from y'all. She's not for sale, darling. And you can buy her calf, but it's a bull. You ain't gonna get milk from a bull. I'm so sorry. But he's a doll. He's a big old baby.
Well, Tan, you probably get enough bull from me.
Oh my goodness. Heather found her local vegetable stall, and she's gonna go next Sunday. Awesome. Cool, Julia. Awesome. Awesome. I love mentoring. I absolutely love mentoring, and I don't know it all. I love learning. Oh,
no goats.
No goats, Al.
Julia, another thing that in your situation that I would really look into is what foraging you can do.
Yeah.
If there's like even a big park that has a little bit of a wood edge or something, I'd be looking at places I could forage even in parks.
Yeah.
Look for wild edibles, especially falling fruit. I have looked at there's an app called Falling Fruit, or is it a website?
I don't know.
Fallingfruit.com. It'll tell you about, I can't remember. It's called Falling Fruit. That's what I can remember. I've looked at it before. And it'll tell you places in your area where there are fruit trees that aren't being actively used, like that the city has planted or that a neighbor's planted or whatever, that are not being actively harvested. And you can go find out about harvesting those.
Oh, they spray too much around where she's at. Yeah, that you do got to watch for that, Miss Julia.
Yeah, that's something you got to be careful about. But a lot of times, even there, you can find places that aren't being sprayed.
Heather has wanting to find honey at her stall. Yeah. Mr. Al says all his goat does is bang his head and he's bored.
And then another thing in the foraging end is a fishing pole goes a long ways.
Yeah.
And a lot of like in our part of the world, and lots of places I've been, the city parks will have a place you can fish and stuff. I know guys that drive from out of town into a big city or big town near us to fish in there sometimes.
Oh, cool. Jan says the man they're renting their land to is fixing all their fence, and he's about to run 15 to 20 head of cattle on their pastures, and they're going to buy 2 cows from him. Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I love my milk cow. I tell you, she is amazing. I like her. She can be a brat. She can be a diva is what she can be. She likes everything the same. She's a little bit.
Got to do her routine.
Yeah, she's got to have her routine. Hello, Doug. Hey, Doug, are y'all going live here in a little bit? If Doug and Shelly are going live, we're going to have to get moving here in a minute.
Cool.
New kids coming in October and November. Hey, are y'all going to are y'all going to be milking Mr. Al?
Doug at his way.
Yeah.
They are going live.
They're going live at 6 o'clock.
One of the things, Doug, I want to know, are you and Shelly sitting next to each other watching
Shelly was working outside.
Oh, she was outside. Doug's sitting in the house in the air conditioner. Shelly's working outside.
Doug says don't rush on our account. Well, we won't be rushing. We will have been live an hour by the time that comes along. You're going to try. Mr. Al, did I give you my contact information when we were at prior? If not, get on our about page and shoot me an email, And maybe around Thanksgiving, I might be able to get away and help y'all with milking.
Jan, are you guys, the cows you're buying, are they a dairy cow or are you buying beef cattle?
Oh.
Hopping out.
Bye, Lynn. Miss Lynette.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, he said no.
Okay.
We're gonna do a hat swap, Doug. This one's got a few sweat stains on it, but
go to our about page and send me an email if you can do that, or have Miss Trisha do that. Tiny Tim says he just sent us an email with a couple of pictures of him. All right, Mr. Tim.
do you want us to send you pictures of us back?
We can
so you
send
know
you some
what we
pictures
look like?
of us. They're dairy and beef cattle.
Okay.
Cool, Miss Jan. I think I had something I needed to say. Miss Jan wants goats so bad.
Said she used to.
Used to want goats so bad. I kind of miss our goats a little bit. I really do. That's kind of weird.
Doug said he's got one that's pretty sweaty too.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about that, Doug. We went and checked her pawpaws this week. We went and checked her pawpaw patch, and I found a mushroom that I thought was an edible, and I put it in the back of the truck, and I was going to take it to somebody that I thought could tell me for sure, and I forgot it for a few days, and so it's pretty dried out now.
Bye, Doug and Shelly. Have fun with your live. We'll try to catch in there in just a little bit. We'll get off here in about 4 minutes so that they can go. Y'all can go over to their live. But yeah. So the ducks, I'm looking at the little Drake duck that's running around. Oh, I forgot. I came home with 124 chickens and 3 ducks. They had 3 ducklings that they sold me for $2.50.
And I made an arrangement to get her some more ducks.
Yes, so I'm gonna get some more ducks this week or next week or sometime.
Whenever we get them.
Yes, Jan, that would be awesome. Jan, send him my number. That would be awesome, and I'll see if I can help them get going with the goats. They're Angus and dairy.
Angus and dairy, okay. Angus are beef cattle. They
Yes.
are amazing beef cattle.
Bye, Mr. Tim. Thanks for coming in.
Especially if you're willing to grain finish. Angus usually marble well and make really good beef. They gain good, they dress good, they're easier keepers to me. That's the top of the beef cattle in Angus.
Yeah. So we got 2 neighbors. Sorry, I was looking at the neighbors. Oh man, they're actually having to wait on traffic before they can turn at the stop sign. I think we need a stoplight. They have to wait.
I don't know if I've told you guys how big our county is, but there is a stoplight in our county.
We got 1 stoplight in our county.
In our whole county. It's at our county seat. And after 10 o'clock, it's a blinking red.
Yeah.
From 10 to 6, it's a blinking red.
We have 1 Pizza Hut. And we have a Sonic. And those are our big chain. There, get my fingers right. Those are our big chain restaurants.
The only 2 in the county.
Only 2 in the county. We
do have Casey's.
We do have Casey's. We have several Casey's gas stations. And we do have dollar stores.
Yes, there are Dollar Generals.
They're Dollar Generals, of course. Yeah. And we got, in our county seat, we got a Dollar General and a Family Dollar all in one. So there's like 3
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. I'm sorry. Dollar Tree and a Family Dollar. They're all in one. There's like 3 or 4 aisles that are Dollar Tree. You use the same cashier and everything. It's just the craziest thing.
Yeah, but does y'all's Dollar Tree have beer in it? Because ours does.
Oh, man.
I think it's the Family Dollar part that
Yes.
does. But they got a big sign out in front of it that says, we have beer.
You know, you're in a hick town, and that's the big thing. We have beer. Oh, man. They have 3 stoplights and a roundabout. Woo! So Gary and Hannah have been working on driving.
Real popular cattle.
Real popular cattle. Okay.
Probably Jersey or Holstein, if it's dairy.
Casey's Pizza, yes.
Yes, we do have those here, and that
Yep.
is the fine dining.
Yep.
For a while, that's been the only fine dining
Yes.
in the town close to us.
Yeah.
We're froze.
Oh. I hope we didn't. There, are we back? Okay, sorry. Somebody tried
Hello?
to call me.
Hello? Hello?
Somebody tried
Hello?
to call me and I couldn't answer.
But we did the little restaurant was here that closed. Somebody else has picked it up and opened it back up. So there is a restaurant. We ate there last night. Hamburgers and french fries.
Brother Donnie says that Dollar Tree and Family Dollar are the same company.
Huh.
That's looking pretty obvious. We're getting a whole lot of those. Like
Yeah.
I saw another one was going up in another small town near us. Average pharmacy. That's when it. Oh, we're good. Okay. All right.
All right.
See you later, Mr. Al. See you later. Y'all, we're going to have to get going because Doug and Shelly are live and Gary's getting tired because he didn't take a nap. And we're going to get going and get some chores done. It's time to do evening chores. I hear the chickens cheeping at me saying they need to eat. Thank y'all for watching. We pray you have a blessed day. Remember that you're special. God made you special.
And he loves you very much.
All right. Thanks. It sells, their pharmacy sells ammo too. That's awesome.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming in.